Evening members, lero tugenda kusoma ku formula and functions. This is the backbone of Excel. So unlike calculation bitukola mu math bichi, this is a computer calculation whereby you just need to give the computer value and the computer will do everything for you. Calculating using calculator, it is there, it is in a beauty calculator already. Computer itself is a calculator. So with calculation, tija kubamu a bit ticket, chetaga much of your attention and much of not your time, because I told you before these things doesn't need time. Just spare even 10 minutes, 30 minutes. It needs your much attention, just love of something. So wetuba tubitegedde bijja kwanguwa oba totese focus ya kubitegeera, then it's like climbing a mountain. So calculation ijja kuba a very interesting. Let me tell you one thing, with Excel, the reason why Bagament Excel is very important, simply because it's the controller of all calculations. Most of the calculations we do in life, they are mostly in Excel. So Excel is the one that summarizes all the calculation, is the one which governs calculation, things of calculation. That's why buli business n'agamba oli ayetaaga Excel ajja kuwayo kanamba ka calculation, simply because amanyi nti business, every business yeetaagamu calculation. Ekisooka yeetaagamu data entry, ebyo tumaze week byetubaddeko, how to organize data, how to format data, how to make it like that, how to enter data into Excel. Then ekyokubiri abajja kutestinga kye bayita calculation, but this one is very important. So I don't know where is the other guys, maybe they will join later, I think. Let me hope someone is recording for them, because for us we're gonna start. Where is the other guys? Where are the members? You can try to call her. If you know her name. I'm not seeing her. So what is calculation? Just generally, the calculation is like solving a problem using either logic or numbers, the real numbers. It's like someone aba ayagala kufuna result naye nga tayagala kufuna alina kye bayita like alina data gwa collecting ayagala kufuna result. So that way there is something which we call calculation that help us to solve the problem and we get the result. So we shall just introduce you something here and use understanding the anatomy of the formula. What is a formula? All Excel formulas begin with an equal sign. We know what we call equal sign, isn't it? Ku keyboard tujagirabawo equal sign. All formulas, buli kye tugenda okukola mu Excel nga kyetaagisa calculation, tugenda kukozesa kye bayita equal sign. Mu ssero yaffe gye twalabye tugenda sookeramu ekintu ekyo equal sign. If you wanna do anything, even if 1 plus 1, you first bring equal sign. That is the first core to understand a formula. So then from there, the formula itself. A formula, what is a formula? The one which we build, what we want to do. Like 1 plus 1, that is a formula. Contain reference to cell. We shall see that we we can decide not to use 1 plus 1, and we use what you call cell references, which we're going to talk about probably maybe tomorrow. So what you call a function, we shall see a function, and we shall see even what you call operator for today. So formulas calculation in Excel calculates formula from left to right. Just know that when we are writing something, we begin from left to right. Even when they say Excel, or when computer is doing what you call calculation, it begins from left to right. What you put on left, it is the one that's gonna be first solved. Then we go to right like that. So the order will be plus and body mass. The result of the formula is displayed in the cell. So that is it. Then mathematical operator in formula. We have what we call subtraction, we have what we call addition, we have multiplication, then division. We have ever had these things. We know what is the meaning. When someone talk about adding, select addition. Subtraction, select 1 minus 1. Then multiplication, 2 times 2. Division, 2 divided by 1. That is the meaning. So we shall see that one. Then cells referencing the cells and the range in a formula. We shall see what we call cell reference and ranges in the formula. How we can use multiple cells containing some values and we solve problem. So like you have data in sheet like 1,000 cells in the same data. You want to calculate that one. How can you solve that? How can you rate all those cells within that formula? How can you include those cells? That is range of cell. Then cell range, we said that is a group of cells. So we said another thing, that exploring common Excel functions. We shall talk about functions. We see the difference between a function and a formula. So these are the most commonly used formulas: sum, average, maximum, minimum. These are if and VLOOKUP. These one they mainly for advanced part, and if and VLOOKUP. If looks for logical part, then lookup value, and VLOOKUP looks for also problem for looking some information or searching specific thing. So we shall see the difference between a formula and a function. A formula is a basic calculation using operators and its cell reference, while functions are pre-built formula that perform a specific operation on data. So that is also there. These are things there. We're gonna learn them when we in Excel. So let us go to our Excel and maybe talking about, for instance, num 1 and the next cell in num1 or in num2. So I would like to get the answer when I say this one plus this one. Of course, I want that answer to be in this cell. I don't want to be here. I want it to be here. So first come where you want the answer, select, write what you call equal sign there. So we know where there is equal sign in our keyboard. Let me see whether I can bring my keyboard on screen. Keyboard, yes, here. You can see equal sign is here. So if I want to equal sign, I just press equal sign on this button. If I want to use this plus sign, I click or I press shift plus this button 2 times. If I want to use upper side, down symbol, you just press it, it will come. But if you want to use the upper symbol, you press shift plus that button to utilize the second function of that button. Same apply when we are dealing with subtraction. We just need to press just this button because it is down. When we want to apply what we call multiplication, we shall use 8 button, but 8 will not give us unless we use shift and 8. That is multiplication. When we want to get division, we shall just use this button. You just press on this button, that is forward slash, it will bring it act as a division sign on computer. Let me hope you are seeing this simple, because these are operators we are gonna use in our calculation. So plus sign, that is addition sign, tujifuna after pressing shift and this button simultaneously. Then multiplication, the same thing, shift plus 8 simultaneously. Subtraction, just press because it is down. Equal sign, it is down, so you just press it. That button will just give you the equal sign. So if I select there, I want equal sign, I just press it once, it will bring. But if I want addition sign, let me first delete this one. If I want this addition sign, it will not come without pressing. You see, I first press shift plus this one, then it will come. If I want, let me first delete. If I want like subtraction, I just press, it will come. If I want multiplication, this is the button, shift, then 8, that's the multiplication. If I want a bracket, it is shift, then open bracket. You can use any shift, either left side or right side. There are 2 shifts. Okay, let me check it. Like how? Which 2? You are meaning which 2? Shifts? They are not, even if you have a keyboard, which is designed in which way, this one has what you call, like, they have like 3 functions. But when you want to utilize the first one, use this one. The first one, when you want to utilize the button like this one, of course you are gonna use only the equal sign on this button because it is down. If you want to utilize this one, upper one, use press shift. So if there are 2 down, which means consider the first one to be the first one. If you want to utilize the second one, then you should use shift. But those are a few cases. You can, provided you know to, you can't, you can use it. If I want plus sign, I say I can press, I want to equal sign. I first press this one, it will bring equal sign. Then I want plus sign. I press this one plus this one. You can see. Yes, that is how we can use there. Let me hope that one clear. Or keyboard yenge mubuzabuza, you just send screenshot. It's okay. It must, even if it's have 100, you just follow the order. Like, just follow the order. Which one is first? It may have this one different language, maybe different thing, like keyboard may have different language, like Arabic, English, and others. But the same way of using, the same thing, the way I'm telling you, that is the way we are gonna use it. Even if you find a different keyboard, it's different functionalities. The same procedure, just follow. The one which is down, press it. It's like you have keyboard which is having F, F1, F2, F3, F8. Those they have their functions, but you need to activate other function to work. If you want to use F1, you need to activate by pressing Fn. That is so. Let me hope you are getting something there. So tugambe twagala tukufuna answer zaffe like 1 plus 2, but we want it here. So the first thing we said, when you want to do any calculation in Excel, you press equal sign. So from there, you say 1, this is 1, then plus, that is shift plus, then we can use that. We can just come and select this cell. So there are two things which you can use. You can use the exact information, or you can just use the cell address. If I say 1, I've just written the 1 which is up. If I say plus A2, I'm just using the cell reference. You can see A2 is the one coming here. I'm not seeing it 2, but A2, which means it is bringing the cell reference. When I press enter, it will give me the exact answer. It's the same as someone saying 1 plus 2, the same answer. What makes a difference? Let us have another example. Like, let us have 2. Let me have 2 here, 4 here, then 5 here. So I want my answer to be here. Let us say equal sign. We begin by just writing them 2 plus 4 plus 5. What is the answer? 5 plus 5. What is the answer? Remember what is the answer? I think 11, isn't it? So at the same time we can say equal sign 2, but we are using reference, isn't it? Plus, I come and just click on this, plus, I come and just click on this, the same answer. So what makes a difference? Let me hope when I click here, you can see here on the formula bar. We say this, we are gonna use this one to show what is inside there. What is inside this cell. So in summarizing the formula bar, Gamba answer Jofuni, you use this as a formula. So if I click here, you can see the formula is here, and we just written the original or the exact value. So what makes a difference? If I come and change here, instead of 4, and I say, oh, I forgot, I wrote a wrong information. It was meant to be 5. Of course, when you add this one, 5 plus this one, you get 12. If I press enter, this one will update automatically. This one will not update until I come there and I change. This one will just update automatically. It is just identified that they have changed the value. It is no longer 4, it is now 5. So the total is 12. But this one, where we use just the exact value, it is still seeing the other 4 which was there. So it is not trying to correct my error. But this one has corrected already my error in my formula. Take for instance, we have value I need the covering one up to down. But you forgot something just here, and you use them in a calculation. So instead of using the exact value, and you use zero reference, so if you change somewhere, it will update automatically and this save for you time. Which take it? kati kyetuva okukola kyebayita cell reference. Reference kibanga ogamba omuntu nti I'm referring you to someone. It's like nti when woba otunulidde the formula eno, I'm referring this to as the 5. You can see it, this one is it is D4. This one is D4. If you are to see this formula, instead of one or take up to test the address where this 2 is living or residing. Kati no 2 tutesewo nti esula 1 D4. Eno 5 esula mu D5. Eno 5 another 5 esula mu D6. So we just used what we call a cell reference. That is what, if someone asks you a reference, that is how we can term a reference. That is the simple meaning I can give you. A reference. So when I talk about cell reference, there are 3 types of cell reference. Kasubira bintu bino mulina ne mu notinga down. Ekyo kirungi bwe mba mu notinga is okay. Because there is nothing like understanding omuntu nga tawandiika. Okay. Waliwo akitegedde asooka munnyonnyola. Can someone explain to her? You can try. So guys, kansubire muri kiriya awo. I think that one gezezaako kukola that more elaboration. You can see that you guys have some talent, even more than I told you before. Just love these things, it will become easy. I don't know what happened to some guys. Again, and they were complaining about these things. Like someone complained, you give us a lot of work. I told her, please, if you see it is a lot, don't just open it, just delete. No one will come to your box and ask submit the work. So these things are very easy. And however, just imagine singa sitekayo wako omuntu waliwo abagala okukola waliwo abasubmitinze before even so. And another thing, let me tell you one thing. Zinava Uganda nga simanyi wadde keyboard yetegeeza ki. I just learned from here, and I'm just a product of Mr. Hunter. You can ask him, just of recent. Ask your Madam Sarah. They don't taught us just the beginning, fundamental, what. So I don't think into waliwo ekintu ekizibu wano. I don't think into waliwo ekintu ekizibu gwe kyogenda okungamba mbu ffenna batukozesa we are not employer. Kyekisooka, if you have that excuse, naffe batukozesa, and we work almost 17 hours per day. So I don't think into olina excuse gyosobola okungamba ate tojja kungamba mbu nze ndi musiru. No, almost over everybody era ffenna tuli basiru, naye when you love something it become very easy. So that is Excel. This part of calculation is very easy. I just want you to mukikwate mpola kijja kuba it is the backbone of Excel. Once you master these steps, these simple things, Excel will become just easy, and you love it because you are feeling confident. Because word and what that is obvious case to everyone. One. So kati tulabye nti one we can add. At the same time we can subtract, we can multiply, we can do what is division. Kati byetuva okukola mbu we are adding, we can subtract, the same procedure. We can multiply them. How? Just write your thing like 2. We want to multiply with 8, with 5. Then write 5. We are no. We are multiplying with 5. With 5. Then multiplying with again 5. Then 5. We are trying to multiply these things. We get that answer. The same thing, I can just multiply 2 times 5 times 5 again. I press enter. These things, they look very easy and simple when I'm doing them, but try to click on your own Excel. So kati These are symbols and so showing it. You know where you can get it and how you can get it. But D4, D5, isn't it? Just click. When you write equal sign on your cell, the moment you move your cursor and click anywhere, it will pick the address automatically. When you reach here and you click there, it will just take that address. The moment you write equal sign, check it. Okay. So anyone. I column here. Because I've selected it, I moved my cursor up to here and I select here. Yes. When you write equal sign and you move your cursor, where you land and you click there, it will pick up the address. It will just sense it will not reflect. Again, are showing that the content, but it just showing that address. To have somehow to name the assembly. It's like here we have used the address. The address of 2 is D4. The address of D5 is E5. The address of this 5 it is D6. You can see. So here, chetuza. Lwaki tukusooka equal signs like in algebra we twasoma mathematics nga wotakola equal sign oba tokoze calculation kansube twakolako mathematics. So in Excel nga program ya building from that basic mathematics. Yes. Ebibuuzo bye mwagala obuuza mwandibibuuziza kati for really. Nitutambula mpola. Yeah. Okay. Kati mpulideko asomesezaawo kimanya kitegedde first hope that led. Where are we getting this? Lwaki tufuna 50 ate nga tuteesewo video? Lwaki tufuna 50? Can just someone help me? No, nze ekibuuzo kyo nkitegedde naye nsaba akitegedde nga wenkitegedde annyonnyole. Ekibuuzo kye kiri very simple. Lwaki tufunye 50 ate nga tumultiply nze D4, D5, D6 lwaki tufuna 50? Na wano yes. Kati ekibuuzo kye kiri wano lwaki wo multiplying ate era D4, D5, D6 ofuna 50? Abuusiza ekibuuzo kansuubire explanation oziwulira. Ekintu kiri very simple. Ani omulala it's 10. Yes. Remember tukozesa bino byokka bino wetuli wano wokka wetuli wano tukyali. Let me go them and increase their font name. Ebyo tudiringamu bino byonna. Let me just put even bound what borders they become very visible to everyone. So bino bye tudiringamu byonna byokka bino. kati ekibuuzo kibaddewo ekiti oli abuuza ekibuuzo kibadde simple abuuzizza yes I can understand nti wokwata this one times this one times this one you get 50 is okay ekyakitegedde because amanyi 2 times 5 it is 10 then 10 times 5 that is 50. So naye abuuzizza lwaki ate wetumultiplyinga wano netugamba d4 times d5 ate d6 times d6 era tugetinga 50 lwaki era kivaawo anti tuwa ensonga ezo zetwagala kyayagala yengayo okay. Let me tell you one thing. I'm on the step esooka ng'onategeera calculation onategeere step esooka nti tukozesa equal sign eyo mwena mugitegedde eyokubiri kukozesa kye bayita reference than content cell reference eyo step eyokubiri ogivaako then mbatwala ku step eyokusatu kati ate according to your question ababuuziza babuuza ebibuuzo birungi era they are following. That is the saying of following, or they are showing that they are following. Ekibuuzo kyebabuuzizza nti lwaki anti wano omuntu aba confused abasingira baba confused nti alaba d4 aba yagala akozesa fm. No, this is 4. It is just telling you the address where this 2 is. So excel egezaako okugamba nti nze I'm picking something inside d4 oba otekamu 100 me I will take 4. Take for instance, if I come here, where there is 2 and I change it to 100. Sorry. Just press it wrongly. I've just opened something up. I've opened another thing. If I come to this one, you can see it D4, year 12. If I come and I put something different, Excel will just identify what I've just entered there. So it will give me exact value. It will just take this 100 from this. You can see a cigar D4, but a multiplying the 100 times 5, then times again 5. That's why we are getting this value. Nizo kubante same value nga nene nnyo. Nizo kutekamu 3 and press enter. You can see this one times this one, this one times this one, this one times this one. If I change this one to 1, you can see it goes and update automatically. If I change this one to 2, it changes because it is etwala kiri ekirimu nga tetwala the exact value to 3 gyegenda okulemerako nedda ye taking what is currently placed inside the cell. You tegenda changing your address, naye whatever changes it will update your answer. So don't consider the address. Don't soka we utegere concept ya address and cell address and the content. So let me hope nti mukitegeddemu kaawo. Waliwo alina question? Lwaki answer okola ati? Nsobola ogiteeka wano nenfuna the same thing. Nsobola ogiteeka wano nenfuna the same thing. Tukigezeeko olabe? Wenclickinze kati nclickinze wano nteesemu equal sign yange, then njagala ku multiplying, then I start multiplying, I start multiplication, then after I press enter. You get the same 6 and the same 6. You can see where you wakugambye nti we've take answer wogenda clicking there, put equal sign, use what we call cell reference. Wona niwoba oli wansi, you can put and you get the answer, provided you are using the cell reference correctly. So when we watch about summary in calculation, tugambe nti Excel wekola calculation ekozesa kye bayita principles. Etandikira left ngegenda right, isn't it? Kati n'ekirala mu operators tukozesa when we are doing this calculation, mwawula ku kigambo body mass mwakiwulyako, that is the order of operation. Mwawula ku kigambo PEMDAS, muyinza okuba temukiwulyangako. PEMDAS abasinga mwakiwulako. PEMDAS the same as body mass. Body mass ne PEMDAS, then PEMDAS, that is the same thing. It is trying to give you what we call order of operators. How? Nti Excel webe kola calculation etandika ne something bracket, nezaako kye bayita multiplication, nezaako division, nezaako, this one is exponential actually, it is not multiplication. Exponential like a power. Mumanyi kye bayita power. Orders stand for power, then multiplication is here, then addition here, then subtraction is here. PEMDAS here kijjayo obulungi. That's why in computers, most of the computers they use PEMDAS. This is a bracket, exponential, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. Parentheses means bracket. So what am I trying to mean here? If I come here in this cell, maybe let me adjust it. If I write here something like 2 plus maybe let me delete. I write something here 2 plus 3 open bracket 6 minus 3 minus 1, then close the bracket, multiply by 4. Kati wano olaba kino wekiri wano, n'omala ojja wano ng'oyagala answer. Excel webe calculating, single calculating n'amaaso go, what is the answer? What could be the answer here? Gwe kati gwe nga gwe oba ofuna answer ki wano? Answer ki? Kati tetugenda kukola bino bintu just bino bikuyambako bitegeera byetugenda okukola biri very easy like byetusookeddemu. These they are just to help you to train you how it is like oyagala kutegeera how Excel does its calculation. We are trying to see what it follows, what the principle used to calculate, but it doesn't mean we're going to use this in our calculation. We're going to face some challenges, but it's not about this. This one is very easy, and just to understand and know together across our content. No one will ask you this. No one will never, they will ever ask this. So kati tugenda following like this one. If you are to get answer, tugenda soka ngaffe wetuba to like when we use our calculator answer je tugenda ofuna ebaki. So let us see, try to feed this one in our Excel and we see what is the answer it's gonna give us. Maybe let me select it and see if it can give me the answer. It will give me the exact thing. Let me just write one by one. 2 plus, let me first write it, then I'll come back to it. Okay, let me write it here. Can you hear me now? Let me write 3. What happened to me? 3 minus 1 5. The answer, the Excel is trying to say this one cannot be accepted because they said we should find some formula, try to correct this and this and this. Do you want a correction? Let us try to accept the correction. We see the answer, it is 32. Kati, what happened? Excel kyekoze eseso nereta 2 plus 3 nesooka nekola kyebayita nesooka ne considering in our expression which one is nesooka ne following order. Mugira bino order into osooka na bracket, power, division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. Kati kyesoose nekola esoose ne looking forward this expression nesooka neyebuuza where there is a bracket. So mukusooka kyekoze maintaining 2 plus 3 maintaining, but esoose ne considering kyebayita bracket because bracket is the first one. So esoose kusolvinga kiri mu bracket negamba 3 minus 1 nefuna answer which is 2. So 2 times 5. Your step negivaako nedda ku step eddako. Step eddako it is power or order. That is power. We don't have the power. Nedda ku step eddako it is division. Cut division. Do we have any division here? We don't have division. Oh, I forgot to write 5. Isn't it here? Okay, 5. Maybe 5. Yes. So after bracket, there is no power, there is no division. Multiplication, we go to multiplication. So we come here and do what we call multiplication. 2 times so newadeka 2, then plus 3 direseo 3 negirekawo, then multiplying this one times this one 10 times let us put bracket because bracket means multiplication, but let me maintain that bracket 10 Then this one times this one, because another step is this one times 10 times 3, that is 2, maintaining a 2, then plus multiplication here, that bracket is the same as multiplication, that is 30. Then the final answer maybe for 32. Which means is for us we just enter the same thing, and for it follow this order to get the answer. That is the order they use in our calculation. So our task today is very simple. Tugenda kuba mu calculation. Just help me in one thing. Just go discover these things, be familiar with it. You just write any random numbers in your Excel and make formula, adding, then subtraction, then division. Make sure that you can divide in your Excel, you can subtract, you can use what you call multiplication. You are familiar with those things. You can create your own scale over your own value. You do in your Excel and you carry out what you call calculation. Should you ever want to use this one, get the specific answer. We have got a question? Yeah, okay, you can ask. Okay. Order and multiplication. Means wandika 5. Means wandika ko ka order. Ka order ke kana kabonera. Mulabe yeba power. 5 power 2, it is 5, but it is 25, isn't it? So this is the order. But the reason why mu computer bagenda kosa PEMDAS, this is because exponential is the same as power. Both must get it's just for like a reference to introducing it to PEMDAS, but the recommendable one is PEMDAS. Miyuke wakosa PEMDAS, meaning the same thing, because bachija bulonye to also me PEMDAS. Parenthesis means bracket, exponential means power, then multiplication this one is what it was error, that's why. Multiplication, division, this one is following this one is following this one, you can see. And you have bino begin the name lane that following game to go send bracket, exponential power, then multiplication this one, then division this one, addition this one, then subtraction. This one, the first column C, again done body mass. So don't add this one, one division multiplication. So this one is telling you these things. It is in this one is the order of this one. This column 8 is for the, it goes with F. This G is going with it, and this one H is going with it, I. What am I saying? F. Yes, Tulimokosa F when we are using this PEMDAS. Yes. Ekyamazima kino kibayambirawa PEMDAS ebayambirawa just wetugaba tugenze mu maaso nga olina okuwandiika formula, owandiika formula nti ng'owandiika tugeze tugambe nti ojja kuwandiika cell reference, ojja kulaba nti waliwo ojja kubaamu ne cell emu erinamu negative emu ng'erina positive, kitegeeza nti somewhere olina okozesa bracket. Kati obwongo bwa PEMDAS webugenda okuyambira nti I have to introduce a bracket to tell the Excel that first calculate this one in bracket, then you go to other thing. Because calculation in computer or in Excel is like this. You put the correct expression, Excel will calculate for you. So it is better you understand it PEMDAS jerry order eliwet nuweti said that wandi county or ojuwa chichucho yagaba calculating it take in proper order challenging ngawe chagala naye kuwe answer entuufu wona kiteekamu obubi ejja kuwa answer nfu oba ejja kuwa error. Oba mukitegedde nti oba owandiikamu expression kuba gwogenda okuwandiikamu formula wali tuwandiisengamu bintu because bibadde butono naye wekinatuuka nga olina okukozesa ebintu nga biwanvu like nga bintu bingi kitegeeza nti you must follow the proper order. Where there is a bracket, put a bracket there. And add formula this plus this but under bracket plus this under bracket. Maybe after this put a bracket. That is how these things just to write the proper thing in Excel so that it can give you the right answer. Next, it is not a topic, we're gonna start about it now. Let's check it there. About like how to demo it. Wakayingira kati. Just about every day so kwa kunyonyole mukato. Then I will start from there. Wakayingira kati for like from the beginning to the like wakayingira kati from mutobadde mukuso kati kyetuva okola just ekibadde how to calculate this value. This one tulabe nti this one when you enter in your computer it will give you 32. Kati netujja netwebuuza how did this computer manage to get this 32. It followed what we call PEMDAS. How it first solved something which was inside the bracket. By saying 3 minus 1, you get 2. So it maintained the first one, 2 plus 3, and the first solved what was inside the bracket. It got 2 for us. Then it went to another step, which is bracket power. Power, we don't have power. We don't have anything power. Then it went to multiplication. Remember, when you move bracket, this one are multiplication. So it went ahead and multiplied 5 times 2. That is 10. Then times 3, that is 30. Then plus 2. That's when we come to subtraction. We come to addition because subtraction is the last. Ekyo kitukoze kyokka. So kati waliwo n'ekirala katweke kengendo bagamba just it's very simple. Oyinza okuba ne subtraction ne addition ne addition again oba ne subtraction the same expression. So ekiri oyinza okuba n'ekintu nga kiwanvu nga tugeze wano waliwo addition at the end also tugeze na wano wabaddewo addition nga tugeze batesewo something like plus maybe something like this maybe plus something like that. Kati nga wano waliwo addition nene waliwo addition weba ati nga waliwo addition nga ate wano wano waliwo nti addition kitegeeza tusooka nakiri ku left because always calculation begin on left side. There is addition this side and the addition this side. Begin with addition on the left side, then addition right side will come to the last step. That's why we're trying to call calculation in all level primary. Ekyali kitusuula abasinga because we didn't follow the proper order. Go calculating and otandika woyagalira ofuna answer nga gwoyagala naye nga si entuufu because buli calculation erinako kye bayita order. Mu Excel kati kye bekwetaaza kutegeera order eri etya then wandikamu order entuufu. Excel ebyakola calculation yo bino bye tugambye mbu source weight bino tuwetaaga kutegeera bino. Gwe kiwetaaga otegeera how to write these things in a proper order. Wa wasana bracket ntekao bracket, wa wasana multiplication ntekao multiplication, wa wasana addition ntekao addition. Kasebyo bitekao excel yo yennyini gyategeera nti abantu ngambye kola wenti nkole calculation wenti gwe twetaaga kuleeta calculator nedda wetaaga kutegeera nteekamu ki ekituufu wali wetwali tukukola calculation twaleetanga calculator nga gwawandiika gwa calculating at the same time golina concluding with the answer, but here excel will conclude for you, will calculate for you. You just put the value, the correct value and the correct formula or the correct function in the proper order. That's why by introducing the kuchebaita PEMDAS, just know the order. If you write something, if you see there is supposed to be a negative somewhere, make sure the negative in what? In the bracket. Singa zijja bracket here. Mulaba eno bracket here. Kibadde wekiti. Singa tujja wano ku expression yaffe eno. Nenzijjawo bracket here. Like nenzijjawo bracket here. Neno bracket nenzijjawo. Okimanyi nti kino ekintu kye mba nkoze kiba kiri Excel kirabanga error. If I press enter, ujja kulaba answer bampadde endala. Kati efuse 38. Ebadde 32 naye ebadde efuse 38. Mukiraba? Simply because there is no what we call bracket. Bracket is now weyambira okole ekintu. Kati answer efuse 38 instead of 32. So because of this bracket, it's making the answer to be correct to be 32. But because of removing the bracket, answer is check. We didn't use the cell reference. I didn't use the cell reference here when I'm writing. D2, D what? It is a cell reference. If I just selected like this, that is a cell reference. But me, I just used this. Yes, I just used the original value. I just write the expression. If I try, when I try to select the cell reference, they give us an error. So I just write the full expression and then just feed in the computer. Answer yet. 38. And according to the what we have just written, that is the Excel giving us. Where there is a bracket to take out power. Okay. Here to get when the expression have to take to zero bracket to take out the power. To call it like to take out bracket. Kati wano ati mba nteekako 3 power. Kati mba nteekako mmeka power ki? Nteekawo power 2. Then ku 1 nteekawo power ki? Power 1 nteekako power ki? 3. You can enter. Answer nga tekyuse. Let us say equal sign. Then we read that very one. 2. Then plus 3. 3 again power 2. So it's like a 32 power 2. Power 2 minus 1 power 3, then times 5. We press enter and we see That is the answer given us. So check what this was. Power it is multiplying that very one. If someone say 2 power 2, it means 2 times 2. If someone say 3 power 3, it means 3 times 3 times 3 times. That is the difference between a power and the multiplication. When someone say 5 times power 5, it means 5 times 5 times 5 times. If someone say 5 times 5, it means 5 times 5. Let me hope that one clear. Yes, left. Sagala basumbwana ebintu tebagenda babuuza. Sagala complicating ebintu bino. Because abamu bajja kudduka bagamba mathematics, but this is not a real mathematics. This is a real organizing data. It's like you are organizing. The same thing. To the gezona subtraction. Obvious subtraction is left here soka. The so-called dealing and you create the maintaining. It's about feeding the relative expression. It's not about calculation. It's not about calculation. Trigger how to feed it to organize our data in Excel. Excel does for us everything about calculation. We don't know what happened, and we don't need even to know, because if I got that thing of disturbance in the press there, to disturbing our knowledge into calculating. No. Our task to know what to feed in or what to put so that the computer can do a proper calculation. Temuddeyo era temudde na mugamba tukoze calculation gwe tolina calculation kwegenda akola mu Excel gwe ojja kukola kintu ekyo to feed in. Kati olaba ng'ekyo kizibu nnyo ng'ogamba oli tusoma mathematics adomu. This is not mathematics Mukama. This is just how to feed in something. Ekigambo ekyo njja kitereeza Mukama. Asubire. It's like this is not mathematics. Temugamba namutiisa n'abantu nti we are doing this now. We are just feeding in what we call a real organization, and Excel will do multiplication, will do for us addition. We shall reach to extent whereby between 1,000 numbers, and we just use one function to solve, to calculate 1,000 numbers, to add all those 1,000 numbers in just one click. Which means that we are not just calculating, we are just feeding in, giving the Excel the proper function, and pressing the enter to give us the proper answer. How am I saying it? Subtracting, dividing, multiplying, like that. That was yesterday's maybe practice. Let me hope you learned something from there. Abagezezaako n'abakoze nga temwasubmitinze, it's okay provided nga wabitegeedde kiri okay. Kyevaako you understand things, because this is Excel, we're going step by step. Once you understand a step, can help you to go to another step. Sigamba nti bakumanyiira baki, just try that one. It is very easy. To understand, you just need like 1 minute. Once you practice and you see, I've just confirmed into that chekoledde oba okitegedde. Kyekwetaagisa kumala budde mu you are revising, you are practicing. Ebintu biba bingi because oba tokimanyi, naye oba okimanyi omuntu asobola okukola ekintu kyolaba nga kinene within a short time. So ekimaking ekintu okuba ekizibu nti kiba oba tokimanyi oba nokuba nti kingi. So yesterday twalabye nti some of the calculation and we saw nti tusobola okucalculatinga something. So tugenda kweyongera mu maaso with something very easy. Musajja kyasobola ali active nyo. Musajja jo ani asomeseza yabadde asal. Okay, let me do it. Boss asad oba gyoli ombuulira this is the SP of your name, this one the correct SP. Tugenda kukozesa linear for reference. I'm very sorry. Okay. One tugenda take out this is new for we are trying to create something like data. Tugenda take out yakola tugeze fundamental that subject. Tugenda gamba service tugenda kugira ku bino SS standard tugeze bya computer yakola fundamental what is favorite, yeah, yes, fundamental. Then yakola what if you okay, I'll correct it. Then yakola Excel. Let me assume agenda kola PowerPoint. Let me assume agenda kola even Access. I need only 4. Are they finished? The fundamental word there. Okay. So let me do an adjustment here. And I try to auto fit from with it, so they are fitting here. I'll put what we call subject, computer subject. Then I would like to make this one as a heading by doing what you call match and the center. So maybe I'll just design it. I'll increase it with the font, then I'll bold it. That is finished. So I'll even modify this one and give it, maybe I'll go to style. I give a predefined style. I also increase something. Then I'll make sure they fit in the cell. So auto fit, come with it. I think that's okay. Use of garment, let me create this one to be the table. Let me select from here up to maybe here, only here. I make it all borders so that they can stand out. Tugenda kugamba nti one tugenda take out marks zeyafuna. Let us assume fundamental yafuna 95, word yafuna 90. Let me assume nti Excel agenda funa Excel aba mugumu tagenda funa ezo zeyafuna. Let me bring 8 something. Then PowerPoint so funa 99 because that is also good. This one I use funa, if I'm the one setting it, I use funa 60. So because those are marks zeyafuna. Tugenda kukozesa this opportunity to introducing a topic gyebagamba gyetugenda okugamba nti function. So this is what we have. Let me hope your mother screen here. Please take on title the government. Let us add something like total. Total marks. So this is the total marks. To get of course opportunity to introduce a formula, to have a formula what it can do. To government, if we want to add a total of cost to adding these marks. We don't want to total. What is the total of asset marks? Of course, we will get adding. So we get adding asset marks. Together, njagala kozesa okola ki okufuna total yona. We'll calculate this one plus this one plus this one plus this one plus this one. I think you get the answer. But with the computer, we need to feed in just these values. To argument, you don't need to write into 90, no you can just click. When you take an answer, just press there equals, and that's the first step. Click on the box where you want to get that value, or you can use even arrows. This arrow can navigate for you. Arrows is a keyboard exam. A look right, left, what. So you can that one to navigate. There is a right arrow, then what we call left arrow. So if you are using right arrow, you go where you want. You can see now I'm selecting 95. I can go to 90. I'm using right arrow now. I can point to anything. So pointing away like here. Press enter. It will take that one. So let us assume I'm adding everything here. Let me press equal sign there. I point on just a cell. We are using cell reference. So I can point there. I want to add something else. To my keyboard here for word sang key addition cell. Shift plus that button will go equal sign. Then we select to the next one. Then we want to add even marks for Excel. You select, you bring your cursor, then click there. You put addition sign. You select another. You put addition sign. You select even the last one. Let me help you therefore. So that is where they, after there you press enter. Instead, that is the first way how we can do it. Let us assume that we will binge from here going up to the other side. There is what we call function. A formula is building a single clicking inside here. On formula bar, this is where we can see what is the real thing going or taking place in what in our cell. Answer here. Now when clicking up it, what the Excel box, it is this one. This one, which box. Zino just after this is the result after calculation, but Excel formula. That is the zero reference. This one plus this one plus this one plus this one plus this one.